Style Club Radio.
Another Saturday night around the dial here in the Delaware Valley. Style Club Radio comes to you on Talk Radio 1210 WPHT.
Hey now, this is Josh DeMarco with my great friend Steve La Sanchez.
Hi, friends. You can find me at Stevela on Instagram.
Ooh,
Follow
plug.
me.
That was an early plug. Right?
Early
Fresh
plug.
out the gate.
I have to.
And don't forget Michelle Miller, Stevela. You were supposed to introduce her, not yourself.
well, myself. And now introducing Michelle Miller.
Hello, everyone. Happy Saturday.
So welcome, guys. Tonight we have a great guest on. We're sitting in his beautiful location as we speak. We're not going to tell you what it is just yet. But, if you're a big radio fan, you would have noticed my little intro was the "Hey Now," which is
Stolen.
it's stolen from Howard Stern, Howard Stern, who I love. But when talking to our guest a couple minutes ago, he said something that really kind of struck a nerve with me. He said that what I do is kind of been done, so all I can do is take from somebody else and give it my spin, or be influenced by somebody. So I'm in radio now. I was influenced by Howard Stern. So there's my little
Your little hey now.
Yeah, because it's true. Right? It's good to borrow
You
from
always
people.
scare me when you say it struck a nerve with me because I'm like, oh no, is somebody in
Wait,
trouble?
is that- yeah, that's-
No, I think struck a nerve is that you're irritated about it, but that's not.
It
what
struck
you
a
meant.
happy nerve.
Oh, happy nerve, yes.
It's a happy little nerve. Yeah. Well,
I have been known to mess up a few sayings, but so for me, it struck a nerve is just it means it got my attention.
yes. Yeah, I think you're using it a little bit out of context, but that's okay. We're friends with you anyway. Me more than most. I'm married to him, just in case you guys didn't know that. But yeah, this has been exciting. I'm excited to be like on site somewhere new, somewhere different.
Yep. And Michelle and I wanted to tell you guys real quick about a great dinner experience that we had this week that just passed. I know that if you listened a couple weeks ago, you would have heard about our horrible dinner experience.
Yes.
Yeah. And
But I remember
we just had an amazing one. And I don't know if Michelle, you go. What do you say? What should we say?
Well, we tried Michael Schulzen's new restaurant, Alpen Rose. We're friends with Nina Teneri, his wonderful, beautiful wife, who actually designed the space. And it was just a really wonderful dining experience. And so I just feel like it's nice to go out somewhere and like have everything flow from your service to like every little bit that you're eating. It doesn't always happen, you know?
Yeah.
And so when it does and it all comes together, it feels a little bit magical.
So what to you would you say, though, is like something that would make that like so special? Like, was there something like a standout, or, I mean,
The service was so
Service.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
it's
You
very
know,
important.
As
right?
as a new business owner, I think the thing that right off the bat grabbed me was just the service was amazing. It really
It was
was.
incredible.
And we've had such bad service lately and just bad experiences.
Yeah.
And then it started making me think like what do you pay? What do you pay for, right? You pay for obviously the meal you're going to get, but you pay for, and even if it's not food related, you pay for an experience, right? We had a great experience. I've been telling all my clients about the place. I mean, that's kind of how it should work.
Well, it's really nice because, I mean, yeah, you remember the bad, but you also remember the good. And it's
Absolutely.
nice to actually give the shout out to, like, you know, because your last experience
Not so good.
was a little
Still
crazy.
unresolved,
Right,
too,
still
but
unresolved, which
yeah.
is insane. But it's nice that it's like a flip side so people don't think we're just like bashing.
Yes, no, we don't like to bash. We like to support and help lift each other up.
Of
We're not
course.
bashers.
Of course.
Of course.
But also at the same time, you kind of want to bring light to things that aren't
going well.
So,
Yeah.
you know, that hopefully listeners will like kind of relate and be like, oh, well, maybe you need to pick it up a notch, or if they're a restaurant owner or whatever it is, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say too, like the space used to be Springboard Media. Like it was like I walked in there, the design is like incredible from the floor to the ceiling, even down to the dishes and plates. I didn't know where I was. I was so confused, and I've worked a block from there for years, and I was like, where are we?
Yeah.
How did this appear? And then they were like, this was Springboard Media, and I'm like, no way. Like it's absolutely transformed.
And that would go into your experience, right?
Yeah,
it's-
for sure.
It was great experience. We highly recommend the place.
Yeah.
But speaking of food, our next guest that we're going to bring in, we're so freaking excited. We were all really angry with him, but he just fed us, so now we love him.
No, we were never angry with him.
No, we were not
loved him
angry at all.
He
From
struck a happy
He
nerve.
struck a happy nerve with me.
happy
yes.
nerve with Josh. Yeah.
But yeah, guys, we're going to be back. Stay tuned. We have a great guest coming up, and you will not want to miss this.
As we come to you on the first Saturday night of the month of May, we remind all of our listeners to Style Club Radio to check out the Beach Club down at the Ocean Resort. Before we get to our commercial break, Steve Sanchez with our tip of the night. Steve?
Wait, am I doing it now?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Okay. So, guys, we are doing the tip. Just the tip. I was kind of going through my closet this past week, and I just noticed that I had a lot of stuff that I wanted to get rid of. But I'm kind of doing this whole repurposing. I'm very inspired by that. There's a lot of clothes that just get just produced, and then we buy them, and then I feel like they get tossed. And so you just look in your closet, and these things that you love or that you don't wear anymore, maybe because you think they feel dated. I mean, it's super easy. Just take it to a tailor, have them slimmed out, have the sleeves slimmed out, or the pants tapered, or like a different hem even, like for women in their skirts. They could just give it an entirely different look. So I think that's really, really important.
This is Style Club Radio.